Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here,
And Wild Shiny Kirby.
and we're playing some more F-Zero X, and we're gonna do some custom tracks now. I've made 20 total tracks, and we've already played 2 of them, being my recreation of the Death Race track, and my track that I made in the tutorial video. So we've got 18 tracks left, which can very well be divided into 3 cups. So I think it's safe to say that in the edit cup we're gonna do the X, Y, and Z cups here.
Okay.
Now you might be thinking, but we already did the X cup. Well, we're gonna do it again because I recreated the tracks that we got in the X cup.
Awesome.
So, yeah, they're not recreated perfectly, because, man, that'd be, it's too hard.
Yeah.
But I did the best I could, so here's our first one, Curves.
Okay.
You're Gomar and Shion, the twins there, so you got tag team.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't make a custom vehicle with two.
I was thinking
yeah.
that. I assumed that was the case.
But I at least made sure they've got a lot of room in there.
Oh, yeah. They got room.
Three, two, one.
Whoa.
Alright, considering how well we did at the X Cup before, these should be fine.
Yeah. Because they're kind of like shorter tracks with
Not much danger.
not much danger, pretty spacious as far as like the width of the track.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say they have no danger, but
Right.
yeah, I know there was at least one track with an open part. But yeah, so some of these tracks, this one's a little generic, but some of these tracks might be a bit familiar to you since you said you watched those videos recently.
Yeah, it's starting to come back. Nice easy ones. Little underhand pitches to start out the custom tracks.
Yeah, I definitely wanted this to be the first of the custom cups. Anyways, next up we've got Valley, which was a hard track for me to name, because the valley is barely noticeable. But what else was I gonna call
Right.
it?
It's like the X Cup obviously doesn't give names to them. They just spit them out at you.
Yeah, anyways, now you got the cop car.
Nice.
You're a cop in the valley.
Three, two, one.
Oh no! Just slam into the cop car, it's fine. Cop does not a drive.
I mean, we're speeding anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So. You'll never catch me, coppers!
Probably valid statement. Don't think there's gonna be any catching up.
Yeah, so did you notice the valley? Because I didn't.
Nope.
This is the valley. Okay.
Okay. Now that I know. I'll try to remember that next time. Oh.
I think it would be so cool if the 64DD stuff was on Nintendo Switch Online and they made it so you could actually share tracks in cars.
That'd be so cool. I feel like that's like, because they're doing GameCube for Switch 2, right? So like that's the next thing. It's like, what happened to Virtual Boy? You gotta have a section that's Virtual Boy and DD
What
content.
did happen to Virtual Boy?
Historians have been saying that for years. What happened to Virtual Boy?
They've been saying that since it came out. Since before it came out. It was a really missed opportunity to not release Virtual Boy games on the 3DS.
Yeah. And they're even doing that, like, the 3D classics or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they remade, like, Kid Icarus and...
Yeah, they had to
Kirby's
add 3D
Adventure.
stuff to those games. They didn't have to add them to the Virtual Boy games.
Nope. Could just put them out.
Anyways, this one's Mushroom.
Okay, I see it.
I guess
see
I
it.
could have named it Big Mushroom, but but I didn't. Anyways, so you're playing as Mrs. Arrow, and her husband Super Arrow has sort of this owl theme going on with him.
Okay.
So her vehicle here is Mrs. Owl.
Okay, okay.
Three,
I'm seeing the mushroom more now. It's coming together.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This track has segments with no walls.
I saw that. Don't think I'm gonna be making it to that section again.
you got pulse power.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, I did make it to it again. Just got completely slammed around in the healing area. So, not a bad spot to get slammed around, but
Yeah.
whoever this other person is, they're just bullying me. And I don't appreciate it. They're slamming into me. Woo!
Don't you love tracks that we can both finish?
Oh, so good. I feel like we might not have much of those left.
Well, our next track, you're gonna like this one. Oh, wait. I was thinking the track after, but this one's a funny name too. It's Whiplash.
Okay. Good sharp turns. Blood Falcon.
Yeah, so Blood Falcon's vehicle is normally the Blood Hawk, although in the original Japanese version it was called the Hell Hawk.
Nice.
Hellfire!
Yeah.
Three, two, one.
So here's the
Oh my
Whiplash.
god. We just immediately go 180.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember that stupid turn.
I vaguely remember it.
But yeah, that's why I decided to call this track Whiplash.
Yeah, that's a accurate statement.
Since I can't perfectly recreate those tracks, I'm like, man, I have to make sure this Whiplash is good.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be perfect, but it has to be good.
It's not the hardest course, but it definitely okay. I take that back. This course is hard. the one, I don't know, 10 feet of no walls. Didn't even realize there was a spot with no walls the first lap. Oh, you're cutting it pretty close there. Well, you got walls the rest of the course. You're coming up on healing, I think, shortly.
Yeah, and if I've got walls, then I won't die.
Yeah.
So we've determined what kills us.
Yeah.
I fly off the course, you crash.
Yeah. Although this time I did fly off the course.
So I could have crashed. Alright, you're gonna like the next track.
Okay.
Because you actually named it. It's Big Kidney.
So when you were talking about redoing the X Cups that we played earlier, and I had watched the videos over, and I'm like, was the kidney-shaped one from the X Cup, or was that one that I just gave a stupid name and it was just in the actual course? I couldn't remember, but I was like, nope, yep, that's Big Kidney.
Well, it had to be after you discovered Big Hand.
Yeah, and Big Hand was in like the last course, or the last cup, I think.
Yeah, not
So-
counting the X Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't look at Jack Levin's vehicle.
Is it the Shocker or something?
Oh yeah, the Shocker.
Okay.
Because he kind of has like... So like he's like a celebrity and he kind of has like a thunder image going on with him.
Okay.
So I figured, Shocker.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Please?
Got pump power.
What's happening? Ah!
What is happening? Well, you know,
I think my controller stopped working.
I made a lap.
My controller's out to sabotage me.
But this isn't allowed to happen until there's only... unless we're on the last
Yeah.
one, because that's when the video ends.
That's when I programmed the controller to stop working. I didn't like accidentally like partially unplug it or something, did I? I don't know. There's a lot of slack with these cables, so I wouldn't think I did that.
I mean, I'll see when I'm done here. Let me crawl under the table here to the 64DD that I hid from you. I'm gonna be bumping the table and it's gonna make the mic make sounds.
No. I don't know if that was perfectly timed for
That-
one
that-
of the computers.
No, that was perfectly timed with it. This is weird.
Well, I guess when we get to the menu, if I can hit the A button, it should work, right? Be a good sign.
I don't think it's gonna work though.
Oh.
But we got Rainbow Road X.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, that's not working.
Oh no!
So we might just finish this cup in the next video,
Okay.
and we'll get this figured out between videos. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. We'll finish this cup and do our custom Y cup in the next video. So I'm the Terminian Hero,
And I'm Wild Shiny Kirby.
and we will see you then.
Brief intermission. We'll be right back.